I just wanted to make, excuse me, I just wanted to make this quick video. It is completely, totally, and utterly imperative that all targeted individuals have recording devices on their person, seen and unseen. I can't stress that enough. These people, these workers of iniquity, these flying monkeys are working double, even triple time to try to get the target either arrested or placed into a mental facility. For those of you that have been going through this, you know how the behavior of these cockroaches change when you have a camera rolling. Okay, oftentimes I'm having to set up a camera in front of my residence or even wearing a body cam. And I notice whenever they start their shenanigans, they will start to, their demeanors will start to change. So whatever shenanigan that they were instructed to enact upon you, there will suddenly be a change of behavior. Okay, so it's important to have the cameras on you. It's to safeguard yourself in case there are any situations. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say in reference to this. The targeting still goes on. I don't post the gang stalking as much as I used to. I do the best that I can to try to focus on positivity and posting things that are, that kind of is different from always posting, the trials and tribulations and whatnot. So that's what I've been about lately with posting videos. I am still very heavily targeted. So I don't want any of these nice sceneries and serene sceneries that I've been posting to obscure the fact that I'm still am targeted. So I just wanted to put that out there. 'Tis the season. Summertime is usually a time these people amp up their antics and whatnot. So just be very vigilant. It says in scripture, be sober and vigilant, for your adversary, the devil, roams about like a lion, seeking whom he may devour. So these people are out here. They're constantly plotting things around the corner. They're waiting for you to leave your residence to enact some sort of script upon you, which ultimately leads to a law enforcement encounter or even worse. Okay. So always be aware of your surroundings. Change up your routines. Never leave the house at the same time that you do on a daily basis. If you can, it's different when you're working, you have to leave at a certain time in order to get to work on time and whatnot. But just be aware that this stuff is happening. You're not crazy. It is going on. I've had verification from the feds that personally let me know that they are aware that this thing really is happening. So don't ever allow these people to make you think that you're crazy or insane. It's kind of hard to turn your cheek every single time, every single encounter, especially if you're a warrior at heart. You want to fight back, but you also want to fight back in smart ways. Lately, I've been using tactics to fight back and, kind of enacting the same tactics that they do upon the target. You enact it upon them. And if anything, that really pisses them off, which is exactly what I want anyways. As long as they're pissed off, then I know that I'm doing the right thing. So anyways, yeah, just be strong. Do not let these people get the best of you. And certainly don't let these people set you up or get you in a situation where, there's law enforcement involvement or you're being hauled off to jail or whatnot. All right. Exercise, eat a good diet, eat a healthy diet. These are things that have helped me throughout my struggles. Sometimes I feel like, why do I want to continue to try to take care of myself when this stuff seems to never end? Like, what kind of life is this to live? Eating healthy and just trying to take care of yourself and put the right foods and vitamins and minerals in your body, only to wake up every day to realize that this crap is still continuous. You can pray till you're blue in the face. It's still continuous. But it's best to take care of yourself because actually it gives you what you need to be able to endure until your time is up in this fake, uh, delusional world that we live in. So, that's pretty much it. What else? What else I gotta say? I know it's been a while as far as me talking about the targeting and the harassment and whatnot. I do not get as much law enforcement harassment that I used to get because I'm no longer living out of my vehicle. I've been behind closed doors for quite some time now, so it's a little bit harder. But nevertheless, that doesn't mean that they'll try to uh, compensate for that in different areas. Waiting for you to come out your house, going to the grocery store, to and from work. I mean, there's all kind of angles and ways that these flying monkeys will try to get at you and whatnot. So I'm still doing well. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, record, record, record. I cannot stress that enough. Get you body cam. Get you. If you have old cell phones, you can kind of use that as a means to have surveillance around your residence. Tripod. It's good to get a tripod. So if you go places, you need to set up surveillance around you so that you can try to enjoy yourself. Do whatever it is that is necessary to make sure that you're safeguarded. Because again, these people are we're dealing with very snaky, sneaky people. Okay. Snaky. And I mean that metaphorically and figuratively, these hybrid reptilian, just demonic, devils that we deal with. They are all around us. They are rampant on this earth. It's been said that God has his seed on this earth and so does Satan. So that's what we're warring against ultimately. So yeah, just be vigilant. And let me know how some of you guys are doing. Honestly, a lot of the commenters that I've had on my videos, I don't even recognize who these people are. There's so many new people that will comment on videos that I post. And I can remember when I first started posting YouTube videos, how, I had consistent regulars that would normally get on my channel and watch videos and comment who I'm familiar with. And then I would in turn go on their channels and watch their videos and see evidences of, okay, this person definitely is targeted. This is the same type of harassment I'm getting. But lately, and this has been going on for actually quite some time, like I don't even know who some of these people are, just these random people that will comment and, try to act like they're targeted when really they're just trolling you. They use everything you say against you. They have really sneaky subliminal ways of trying to convey messages to the target through your comment section. So if you're posting videos about certain topics, you'll have these gang stalkers that will get on your channel and make these kind of like roundabout subliminal type threats to you so as to invoke some sort of fear. So be on the lookout for that type of thing. I don't know where my regulars are at. The Angie Pittman, Terry, her channel is called Wants to Be Free. I believe she was an avid viewer of my channel at one point. And you go to her channel and it's like she hasn't posted in years. So I just wonder where everyone is at. I know I'm not alone in this, but so yeah, the battle continues. Be strong. Get your recording devices. I keep repeating this, but it is crucial and imperative. If it wasn't for my recording devices, I probably wouldn't even be talking to you. I wouldn't be here right now making this video, put it like that. So also another thing that I wanted to point out or talk about, if you're around any individuals that have a problem with you recording your surroundings, even if they are in the video, okay, I would say that you should be highly suspicious of that, because I mean, you have to know in this day and age that we live in a police state, okay? It's always been said, Big Brother's always watching. There are cameras everywhere, seen and unseen, especially out in the public. Okay, so if you're recording and a person has an issue with that, that should definitely raise your suspicion, because if you're not doing anything wrong, then there's no reason for you to be upset that you're being recorded. Okay. Oftentimes I've had perps, that will question or try to get upset, and I don't give a damn. Excuse my French. I'm going to continue to record any and everything that I want to. Okay. They try to instill fear in you so that you don't record and things of that nature. Oftentimes they don't want to get caught doing their shenanigans. And especially if these people are getting paid, they don't want anything to hinder them getting payment. So if they're commissioned to enact some sort of shenanigan against you and you're recording them, obviously that's a hindrance or an obstruction to them getting paid. All right. So know your constitutional right, freedom of the press. That's covered. Recording in public or even in private, that's all covered, in the Constitution. The First Amendment is what that is. So do research on that if you're not familiar with it. You can record police. You can record people in public, especially if it's something having to do with your safety. In the name of safety, if you feel the need that you have to record a situation, by all means, do what you got to do. Okay? Do what you got to do. So beware of people around you that have issues with you recording. If you're doing no wrong, then there shouldn't be a problem. I get recorded all the time. I'm watched 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's what happens to targeted individuals. So I don't mind being recorded at all. I'll record you back. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So yeah, 'tis the season. Summertime is usually one of the times that they really try to amp up the targeting. Holidays is another time, like around Thanksgiving, Christmas time. That's a major one. The trend I've been seeing in my targeting is usually the end of the year, beginning of the year, New Year's and all that. I don't know. I guess it's like a ritual or something. From my understanding, these are like pagan holidays. So if you have devil worshippers and Satanists that are targeting us, then, it would make sense that they would choose those specific times to amp it up so as to either get the target killed or, locked up in some facility, whether it be jail, prison, or mental facility. All right. Yeah, just, I don't know what else to say. Just do what you got to do to survive, Do what you got to do to survive. The Most High sees our struggles and what we go through, and he understands. And I'm not always Christ-like in dealing with these situations, I'll have to admit, because my spirit is that of a warrior rather than someone who's going to turn their cheek. And I'm not throwing any shade on Christ or anything like that, but I do believe that Bible was manipulated. I believe Christ was made. He was made to seem like he was maybe some sort of like wimp or wuss or something like that. Like, oh, just love people and be good to people and all this kind of thing. But when you see the evil, when you're one that has strong discernment and you see the evil that plagues your surroundings, it really makes you sick to your stomach. These people will use their children to enact their shenanigans against you. They'll use their children to try to harass. It's really sad and it's a really sick thing to experience. Okay. And people that are truly targeted know exactly what I'm talking about. So, what else? So yeah, like I said, I'm not always Christ-like in dealing with these situations. But at the same time, you also have to be smart. Because these people are always trying to figure out ways. Isn't that horrible to have all these people against one person? They're a target in the area and you have all these people that are just activated or alerted just to come against that person to try to psychologically or emotionally drag them down. I mean, that is like the sickest thing that, you could experience. and it's just beyond me. That's why I'm more apt to believe that we're dealing with people that are just straight demons. These are these hybrids, these reptilians. The Bible talks about Satan being cast down as a dragon, Satan having a seed. I mean, that's what and who these people are. All right, and they, some of them will laugh. They'll smile in your face. They'll try to act like they're your friend and things of that nature. But all the while, they hate you with everything that's in them. They hate you. The Bible even has scripture in reference to that. They what they bless with their mouth, but curse with their heart. They'll say one thing, but in their heart, they really mean you harm. They really mean death upon you. I mean, that's all in scripture. So there's nothing I'm saying here that's new or unheard of. So anyways, yeah, that's it. I'm still here, still surviving, still the same Ochu. I just don't post the harassment as much as I used to. Now, I do have videos that I've saved. I will say this. It's okay to post your harassment, but at some point, it can get very just repetitive, and just that repetitiveness itself, it just creates this bad energy. So that's why I transitioned from posting perps harassing me or cops harassing me to posting times where I'm at peace or enjoying myself, or at least trying to enjoy myself. Okay, so it's okay to post your harassment, but also post the good. Don't just post all the bad. Post the times that you're actually having a good day, having a good time, and that gives people hope that are going through this. They see that, oh well, I see that this TI is actually able to have moments of peace or have certain seasons to where they're just having fun. And the place that I've been in, I've been having a lot of fun. Whereas the place I was before, was just extremely toxic and negative all the way around. And it's still that way now, but I'm in a much better spot, put it like that, at the moment. So try to switch up, post positivity, but also keep people updated and in the loop of what's going on. If you feel that these people are in the process of trying to set you up and there's certain things that you want to put out there, so in case you have to go to court for something, you already have something that's pre-recorded. Try to have a timestamp on it, so if you have to present something to a judge, and these judges and people in government, they all know about this thing, okay? They're all, I don't want to say they're all involved, but many of them know about this. All right. So it's not something, again, that is unheard of or not known. But safeguard yourself. Make predictions before you leave your place. If you feel like people are going to mob you before you leave out your residence, make a prediction video. Detailing or giving accounts as to what will transpire. And I have literally I've witnessed this with my own eyes. I will go outside and I've seen perps walk the other way, whereas they were supposed to walk my path or just walk down the road. You know what I mean? Like they will literally turn the other direction because you've made the prediction without even looking outside. The BS that you're about to encroach upon, and they will go ahead and subvert their tactic or completely just call it off. So I can't tell you how many times that I've gotten video footages of making predictions of something that was about to happen and getting it on video and actually having it occur. Okay, so that's something that will definitely hold up in court. Well, how did he know that, somebody was about to walk outside, right when he walked outside, type thing. So, and the way that they fashion this harassment, it's made to look like they're being normal. Oh, it's just somebody outside walking their dog, or it's just somebody walking by. Oh, it's just everyday normal activities. But they incorporate the harassment into things that are done by normal people on an everyday basis. Okay, these people are actors. That's what they are. They are actors. There's no way that you have that much traffic, you know, in your area